The MLB Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Rockford Fantasy. Get up to 1K and deposit match with Rockford Fantasy. Promo code MLB SGPN. And welcome everybody to the MLB Gambling Podcast here on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. It is the prop show for Friday. We're here Friday morning, July 11th, around 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm your host, Scott Reichel, once again joined by Adam Rosenberg. Together, once again, we're going to break down the props that we have for the Friday games. Adam, how's it going with you? What's up?
Things are good. I'm just looking at this MLB Manfred's saying that he's gonna push for a salary cap. We're absolutely getting a lockout because the salary cap is just not gonna work for MLB. But I'm also just the other big thing that's top of mind to me is why I cannot stream directly to my channels on here. I'm still figuring that out. Otherwise, I'm good.
I wish I would know the answer to that, but I don't. So
both our bosses are on vacation, so that's why we can't tell them. I just retweeted with it, so it's fine.
It's fine. I feel like a kid when his parents left the house. I can just do whatever I want.
Nobody's in there. Like Ryan McKee's in charge. I'm like, hey, do you want to do that? And it's just like, okay. So yeah, it's hilarious. It's good. Yeah, everything's fine. We're in this weird part of the right before the All-Star break where a lot of guys who are not playing in the All-Star game are just like, cool, I get like a week off starting today if I just kind of strike out the next couple days. So
yeah, there you go. Point is, though, should be fun. We're going to get into our favorite 6 props, 3 each for the show. We'll throw in some miscellaneous stuff too. Wrap up the show with our best bets and the lock, or I should say the underdog fantasy lineup that we always do at the end. Either way, though, don't really have much else to add for the sake of the banter, unless you have something you want to talk about.
No, we were pretty off the rails last time as I listened to it again. So it's just, we don't have to do it.
I think in a good way, though.
Oh, in a great way. It was great. Yeah. I mean, we dove into everything. There's this prop topic bingo card. The last episode was a full card. Dude, put Insano's quote on the thing. That is great. Yeah, Trevor, I wouldn't cap guys based on that. That's not a smart way.
I always assume most people getting traded happen closer to the deadline.
Yeah, it happens much closer to the deadline. I wouldn't do that. So
because some teams might actually use the off time to negotiate trades for the next couple weeks.
It's also seller's market, and it's Cabrera, not Crochet. It's not it's not. No one's gonna.
Crochet's going nowhere. Red Sox are good again. Miami stinks. They probably will trade.
But what I'm saying is last year where they knew that they had a stud kind of thing. Like no one's curbing anybody's innings right now.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, I like his under because it's 90 degrees. And it's outside. But anyway, we can get into it.
Yep, we'll talk about it. I know that last episode was pretty solid for us. I ended up going 3-0. I know that the miscellaneous stuff was fun.
I think I was like 1-1. I got voided. Nimmo got voided. Yeah, so I was like, I got your void disease.
It happens.
Yeah,
so
it does.
Well, I mean, then again, you also did text me right before the show. This game probably gets bagged, but I'm
probably gets
Nimmo
bagged
anyway.
But I want to be able to use the cap. So
yeah, there we go. A point is, though, before we get into any of the props that we have for the card today, a reminder that you can find all the picks and podcasts for SGPN for free by checking out the SGPN feed on Spotify and Apple. Also, check out the podcast on the SGPN app. Free to download. Check out the app on the App Store. Check out the feeds on Spotify and Apple. And once again, all the picks are completely free. Anyway, moving on to the actual props that we have for the card for Friday. Adam, I'll let you go first. What's going to be your first prop for 7-Eleven Slurpee Day?
Oh, nice. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cap Trevor's thing and just take a look at something. Because yeah, Cabrera does have a little bit struggle more on the road. I'm just looking at one thing, but just don't cap stuff on the Friday before the All-Star game of he might get traded. Like this trade deadline's 3 weeks away. He is no use if he's not pitching. Where is this game? Yeah, I mean, what do I got here? Sorry guys. I just want to see. Oh, I don't even have his outs. Anyway, whatever. I'm staying in that game though. I'm going to take Mr. Dean Kramer. Oh, wow. Cabrera's had a ton of...
well, so there was a fun joke with Kramer here because you texted me an update on the Middle East.
I know, but I
started initially said this is probably not good for Kramer. And then you thought about it and you're like, actually, I kind of like this for Kramer. Yeah.
All right. So the latest update as I type in Israel in my browser. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, Kramer's pumped today. Hamas agrees to release 10 hostages.
That's pretty good for Kramer.
Yeah. Kramer,
Big,
this is
good for Kramer.
yeah, very good for Kramer. So, as of last night, Kramer was, Israel was putting out that we need to go bomb Iran again and finish the job. So that's why I was like, I don't know how he's gonna feel about it. But yeah, he also just got named to Team Israel again. But the play that we're going with on him, under 2.5 earned runs. It's even money. Under it all but one home start this year. Again, like I said, just got named Team Israel. Positive news coming out of out of Gaza. We know that impacts Mr. Kramer, so he is very excited about that.
Also, Miami did nothing in those last 2 games in Great American. They took a nap for the last 2 games of that series.
Well, they fucking fucked up Nick Martinez.
They did the first 2 games of the series, and they no-showed the last 2 games.
Yeah. I mean, like, so the thing is, to that point, opposing right-handed pitchers 3-1 to the under ER in their last 4 against Miami. Miami's kind of a team that's a little bit ready. They're ready to take a nap. Like nobody, like these are all young players who I don't even know who made the All-Star team for them. Who did?
It wasn't Alcantara. I'll tell you that much.
Miami Marlins All-Star 2025. Let's see.
I'm trying to think of who it actually would have been because like Cabrera.
Well, let's guess. We should guess on this one because I have no idea.
It might Xavier? Just be a BS reliever. Like I don't know.
Let's see.
I mean Cabrera has been amazing for like a month and a half.
Kyle Stowers.
I would never have guessed it.
I would never have guessed that.
Did Stowers have like a 30-40 game no home run streak going and he still made the All-Star? Good for him.
He's terrible. So let me. I mean, look, last 30 plate appearances. The thing is, I didn't like Kramer K's. I didn't like his outs because his team doesn't strike out. But Kyle Stowers at his 30% K rate against righties and his 34% called strike whiff rate is.
It would have taken a while for me to guess him to be the All-Star.
I would never have guessed that the guy who bats 7th on your team is going to the
for Miami in a bad offense.
Right, in a bad offense. Yeah, get out of here. Kramer under 2.5 earned runs. Gaza hostages being released. Potentially finishing off the job in Iran. He's very excited. He's
very excited. Lives. Yeah. I do want to point out though, my lock for the MLB show last night, the solo show, is actually the under in that game. So I think
the total's bonkers high. Well, you know why I think that total's high is because
Cabrera's not going to go much distance and it's hot outside.
Yeah, it's like 94 degrees.
Yeah.
So
no, I get it. Once again, I think we're kind of in a lockstep there. I just thought that total at 9 was insane for these 2 teams.
Like, here's the thing about all the games, and like I'm seeing it like this game probably starts a little bit late because of rain. Like there's rain all over. Is it raining for you right now? Like rain for us all day here.
I know it rained yesterday. I don't believe it's raining right now.
It's like there's rain all over the place. This is good. Put that up there. 8-6 Philly with the Iron Dome Kramer system.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. You did spell it like Ryan Kramer, not Dean Kramer, but we'll take it. Iron Dome Kramer system. We're gonna call that. So the Iron Dome Kramer system's on. Yeah, that game, that thing is way too. The total's high. There's no wind. But a lot of the games today, like I'm seeing that there's rain in this Red Sox game.
And Kramer was not great last start, but he was pretty good like 2 or 3 in a row. So he has actually gotten some stuff.
This is the last time he has to pitch for like a week and a half.
But I'm saying in general, like he actually has been going pretty decently the last couple weeks.
He's a horse. He's only given like even on the road, he hasn't given up a lot of earned runs. Like if you look at his I'm looking on Handygrass, so excuse me. Yeah, like his last 3 starts at home, 2.25 ERA, 3.3444 expected ERA, but whatever. But his FIP is 3, his xFIP is 299, his K rate is 27.5. His first pitch strike is 71.5 at home. It's like that's very insane. Good. And his BABIP's really good. Like everybody, like nobody's getting hits off him at home. He's great. He's been great.
Yeah, so we'll go with Kramer. We'll back him. The under earned runs. What did you say the price was on that?
Even money.
Okay, there you go. Moving on to my first prop, I'm going to go the pitching prop as well. I'm going to go to the Reds and Rockies game. Give me Marquez over 5 and if it's allowed at around -110. I think it's a good price. Marquez allowed only 6 hits and 7 of the last 8 starts. He has been better recently in terms of earned runs allowed. Still giving up contact because he doesn't strike anybody out, and the Reds offense did get going in the last 2 games against Miami. But Marquez has allowed at least 6 hits in 9 of his last 10 road starts, and the Reds have seen him before. Not a big sample. 28 plate appearances, a .320 batting average, and a .393 on base. Marquez, though, was very good for about a month. Got shelled by, I think it was the White Sox, last time out. Not a good sign there. But Marquez has been giving up contact. The Reds' offense has some speed. They have some contact hitters as well. And I do think Marquez, even if he goes decently, should go over this hits prop. Give me Marquez over 5 out of hits allowed at -110 as my first prop on the show. So there you go. Nothing too creative. Give me a contact pitcher to give up contact again on the road in this matchup against an offense that's actually decent. So that's my thoughts. There you go.
I'm going to stick around in that game. And as you reminded me, I would have glossed over that. And I've been talking about this game.
You've been talking about it for weeks.
2 weeks. Today is the day. Today is Chase Burns versus Colorado Rockies at home day. Today's a great day for you to bet Chase Burns Rookie of the Year. He has at 6.5 earned 6.5 Ks is even money. We'll probably ladder a little bit.
Didn't he have 7 against Philly in like 4 2/3 last start?
Yeah, I mean he's been over this in 2 of his in 2 of the 3 starts, but
the only start where he wasn't tipping pitches against Boston, he's been shoving strikeouts.
Exactly, and he was very clearly tipping pitches against Boston. And if you look, first of all, this Rockies team's a turnstile.
Yep.
Giolito had 6. Brian Bello had 10.
He had a complete game.
Dickie Fitz had 6.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. And then we got the Ks and stuff on there. Hauser had 6. Hunter Brown had 8. Yeah, this is fine.
So, Brown makes sense. Hauser having 6 is pretty rough for an offense.
Hauser having 6 is crazy.
Yeah. So there you
go. He's so to Trevor, to your point, like both of them are gonna get he's gonna get pretty high counting stats from this game. And
I'm assuming it's going to be value based too, because you can say you might not beat Miz, but there's no value on Miz anymore.
There's no value in Miz. There was never value on Miz. They opened about a shitty price anyway. So
any day when you're throwing,
he's also not Miz is not Skeens. Like it's very, very like things are people are just very wild on Miz. Miz's projections are not the same as Skeens. Skeens, people have to understand that Paul Skeens literally is like LeBron when he came in, and Miz is great, but he doesn't project the same way.
Skeens had a bit of like Strasburg aura to him.
Yeah, it was like LeBron. It was like a LeBron of baseball. Like it was like his ceiling is incredibly high. He's gonna.
I think Miz is very good, but the concern is when you're called in midseason throwing 103, is your arm gonna fall off at some point? And I feel like you made the argument for a bunch of starting pitchers, but one injury to Miz and suddenly the Rookie of the Year race is wide open.
Well, he's got 3 guys. There's 2 other guys on that. There's 20. Like the other thing is like the Chad Patrick one that I gave out, who has like better stats across the board. That thing went from 30 to 1 to 12 to 1.
Yeah,
he's on the same
rotation. And you got Heel last year like 80. So
yeah. So I have that. I took Chase Burns the other day. I think I told everybody on this. I like Noah Cameron at 80 to 1. It's time to take some of these pitchers and it'll collapse. Like hitters, it's really hard to chase that because like they have to have extraordinary years to do that.
Yeah, but, pretty much. But
anyway, yeah.
I think based on what's happening right now, Miz is worthy of being the favorite, but a lot can change in the next couple months.
He's not the favorite. Drake's the favorite.
Oh, sorry, Baldwin's still the favorite?
Yeah, which I don't totally get. The cap that folks have said on Baldwin has been.
I didn't realize he was still the favorite. I forgot about it.
It's so weird because the pitchers have had really good ERAs with him, which I'm like, okay,
the team still sucks.
The team sucks. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I think if it was me and I was going to say, hey, here are the three guys who I think it ends up being, I think it should be Chad Patrick, Miz, and Chase Burns.
I'm fine with Baldwin being in the finalist category, but favored over Miz right now. I understand.
I just can't crap on Chad Patrick because like this Brewers team had no pitching and like 3 of their dudes are rookies. Like Quinn Priester's also like kind of come out of nowhere and does things. Obviously not a rookie, but the whole point of it is that you got to give like Chad Patrick some credit.
They made something out of nothing, and
you got something out of like these guys in there. Chad Patrick leads in every single pitching category in the NL, and so anyway, we'll see. But you know, I think the biggest issue I have is this whole like Miz is better than Skeens crap that people are doing. It's like he's not.
At no point did I think that, but I think Miz right now, in my opinion,
he's good. I think he's really good. I just want to see him. I want to see him when people see him the second time because that's a huge issue. And I want to see him when he's not just throwing gas.
I'm shocked after the Dodgers start where he went 6 innings, 12 strikeouts.
One of the oldest and slowest teams, by the way.
Correct. I'm saying I'm just shocked based on reputation and based on the news bulletins and all the headlines. I'm shocked he was not made the favorite in that market just after that start blindly. I kind of thought based on the hype train, he'd pass Baldwin for odds. Is that a fair assumption?
Yeah, who did?
Then I thought Miz would pass
Baldwin.
Baldwin.
He was plus 190 and he went to like plus 125. It was like
I thought he'd be a minus after striking out 12 Dodgers guys in 5 innings. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
But either way.
I mean, Baldwin's the worst time to bet him would be right now. That would be the worst time.
Yeah, then again, Rookie of the Year is always weird because your team's record doesn't actually matter. You can be on a really bad team, and maybe that's why Baldwin is the favorite because it doesn't matter if the Braves suck or not.
Yeah, it's super weird.
But I don't really pay attention to the Braves because that team's not actually good. So there you go. But anyway, your second prop's going to be Burns.
Yeah, Burns. I think there's a potential for a ladder, but he still has like third time.
I was going to ask, I'm not sure if the Reds would actually stretch him out properly.
I'm perfectly fine. That's a terrible. No rookies should be minus money right now.
Okay, no, but Trevor's agreeing with you though. After the Dodgers game, Miz did go to 185 on DraftKings. That does awful. Sound like what I was expecting. To happen
But here's the thing, guys. Just wait until after a bad start to buy whoever.
Yeah, you had the Miz start against the Mets. You could have taken him at that point if you wanted it.
Would have been Miz's start against the Mets. They put him. Yeah, do that thing. So
yeah, he got killed.
Anyway. The point is back to this though. There's no reason to really ladder this. There's no reason to get cute, to be totally honest.
And the Reds might handle him with care. They might pull him after 6 anyway.
It's also even money for him to get 7, and he's done it twice. So I would do that.
Yeah, there we go.
Cool.
Before we get into my second prop for the show, a reminder they're brought to you by our sponsor, Circa, because you're hosting the Millions contest and the Survivor contest. You know, ball you can prove it. Join the Circa football contest with $20 million of guaranteed prizes. If the entries go above the guarantee, no rake, all the money will go to the prize pool. And a reminder, Circa Million, pick 5 teams ATS each week. You can also go for the Ultimate Sweat in Circa Survivor and even enter the Circa Rendissimo contest, a 100K Circa Survivor contest. When you register in person, though, at Circa Sportsbook in Nevada, because you have to. A reminder, sign up from anywhere. Sign up in Vegas, play from anywhere with the help of SGPN's official proxy at footballcontest.com. Use code SGP, $50 off your proxy fees. We're also brought to you by MyBookie.ag. Whose bookie?
My bookie. It's not there anymore. There's my Millions. I have my Millions hat from sign up last week.
Oh, you can get it next time. It's fine.
Yeah.
My bookie, though, is a place for every sport. They have the baseball cards. They have WNBA. They have golf. They have tennis. They have football futures. You could use it in a ton of locations. Use crypto for fast payouts. Use a positive sign though for an account. Use code SGPN. Get a special 100% odds match up to 1K. Terms and conditions apply. MLB promo code SGPN. Welcome back, everyone, to the MLB Gambling Podcast. Finished going through the first couple props for the Friday card. Time to keep rolling with my second prop for the show. Going to stick with pitching for this one. Give me the Brewers game against the Nationals. Give me Mitchell Parker over 1.5 walks at minus 125. Parker's command's been pretty up and down this season. He's walked at least 2 batters in 12 of his first 18 starts. He's also walked at least 2 batters in 6 of his first 8 road starts this season. Milwaukee, very good at working counts. They're actually tied for 7th in the league in walks per game, averaging 3.43. Parker's faced the Brewers twice in his career. He's gone over this walk number in both starts. Parker, not very good, but his walks have been concerning, especially on the road, and the Brewers walk a ton. Give Milwaukee to work some counts. I do think they'll be able to get to his pitch count pretty quickly, and I think that Parker does eventually give out a couple of free passes. Give me Parker over 1.5 walks at minus 125 as my second prop for the show.
He stinks.
He also walks guys. I'm good with that.
Yeah, he stinks. I'm fine with that. He stinks.
So there we go.
Who the Brewers play? Because I did a walks parlay yesterday, pitchers walks.
They didn't play yesterday. But they swept the Dodgers.
I did a really good walks parlay that I did. It was really good walks matchups yesterday because it was like Arizona versus the Padres.
Yeah.
It was Red Sox versus the Rays. Like it was great.
Yeah. And Bradley was good. The bullpen sucked. Again. Who was that? Baker, who was terrible for Tampa yesterday?
Their bullpen's atrocious. Someone's asking why I'm fading American Sweet. I assume it means Caitlin Clark. I don't know. I mean,
because her shot's been broken for the last 3 weeks.
Because nobody in the WNBA can shoot a 3.
There you go. That too.
That's if you want to watch it, bet unders on all their 3s. It's the greatest thing. Rebounds I like, but anyway. Okay, cool.
So I got Parker once again. You're going to co-sign because he sucks. So there you go.
Yeah, he sucks.
Moving on though to your final prop for the show. What do you got?
Let's see. Joe Ryan, under 4.5 hits allowed. He's only over this in 2 starts this season at home. His last start was one of them.
Do you think he gets an abridged start because of the All-Star game, or do you think
I don't think he's going to pitch in the All-Star game. I think he's just going to be there. He's an injury replacement, so just the timing is not going to work out. But he's
I was just wondering because that was an angle we were kind of targeting as well.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to. I think he's just going to be on regular rest and then some, because his next start on his regular throw day would be the All-Star game.
That's why I was wondering if he might be.
Yeah, I think maybe they'll give him like 10 pitches or 15 pitches and something like that. But like they also have him slated to start on Friday for the first game back. Okay. So who knows? Yeah. But either way, I don't think it's not like the DeGrom situation where it was like they were going to handhold him either way, which by the way, DeGrom
and he stunk anyway.
So spot tomorrow. Yeah. Against the Astros. Like that's the big DeGrom spot.
I was going to say the DeGrom thing worked out anyway because he stunk. So it was both.
Yeah, that's fine. It did work out. Anyway, it's also the Pirates who are just like ready to be like on vacation. O'Neal Cruz, I guess, is their rep. And that's it. I can't wait to bet on his I can't wait to just fade him in the first round.
The rep would be Skeens. O'Neal Cruz is doing the home run derby. I actually don't know if he
he's not. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. It's only Skeens. All right, cool.
Cruz has been bad. Like I don't know if he would have gotten in.
Cool, man. Well, it's Ryan against them and it's Skeens. So I didn't even realize that he was going against Skeens. Now that I know he's going against Skeens, I know the Pirates aren't getting any runs or hitting. So there you go. I like this cap even more. So it's fine. Under 4.5 hits allowed.
I was actually looking for the Skeens under outs because they've been trying to like ease his stuff, but I didn't see any props. I guess they know about it. So Skeens might only go 5 innings. He's been going 5 innings the last 2 starts. He got pulled at 70-something pitches last start. So I was looking for something with Skeens there, but I didn't see any unders for him. So there you go. Yeah, I thought about the no home run prop in that game, but Skeens only going 5 is not going to help.
I can't do a no home run prop when there's weather because it means that you're going to end up with, and it means 1, you have precipitation, which makes the pitches bad, and 2, you can't cap against that. It means you're getting to the bullpen faster.
Oh no, that's the point. I was going to skip it because Skeens only going 5 innings. That's why I was not going to do it for that game. But I like the under. First 5 was like 3.5, so I'm not going to do that either. But yeah, it's going to be a low score. It should be a low scoring game. Ryan's been very.
It might get bagged as I'm looking at it. It's light rain. Or they're
that's also good though, because if you end up getting a rain delay for an hour or 2, Ryan might get pulled in the 3rd inning.
Did you say? Wait, are the Nationals playing at home? Because they
play at Milwaukee.
Never mind. Nationals are one of those teams to watch that they always start their games, even if there's rain, and then they stop them in the middle of it.
Yeah. So you're going to go with Ryan as a good player, good pitcher for his under. What was that, 4.5? 4.5 hits, right?
Yeah, under 4.5. Yep.
Okay, there we go. Anyway, moving on to my final prop. I'm going to go with a Cubs player. I'll fade somebody. I'm going to fade Matt Shaw. I'm going to take his under 0.5 hit at plus 112. He has been a lot better on the road than at home. I'll admit it. It's at Yankee Stadium. Shaw's been a mess in Wrigley Field. But anyway, he's had no hits in 6 straight. Rodon's pitching for the Yankees. He has allowed less than 6 hits in 9 of his last 10. And Shaw's been really bad against lefties this season. 65 plate appearances, a 193 batting average, and a 298 slug. Been terrible against lefties. Rodon's been our guy. He's not been as dominant lately, but I do think the hits allowed have been a pretty solid prop to actually follow and monitor for Rodon because he doesn't really give up many. And I do think with Shaw being a bit of a mess recently, bad against lefties, and I do think that in Yankee Stadium, Rodon might go well. Give me Shaw under his hits. I'll go for the plus money play. Once again, no hits in 6 straight. He's been really bad lately, and Rodon's been good at limiting hits, and Shaw can't hit lefties. Give me Matt Shaw under 0.5 hit at plus 112.
You know what else you might want to take? He's been really bad against lefties. PCA.
Yes.
Shaw's been awful against lefties.
Shaw's been really bad.
He's not striking out, but he's not getting on base.
It's all weak contact, but 298 slug is atrocious against lefties.
Yeah, his last 30 plate appearances against lefties, his slugging is 179.
It's plus money.
Yeah. Trevor, don't bet that. Don't bet that first 5 tie. That's a sucker bet. That's like hardways and craps.
No, if you were going to bet on a tie in the first 5, just take the 0-0.
Yeah, take 0-0.
The entire argument is Pittsburgh can't score, so just take 0-0 instead.
Yeah, that's a bad bet. Don't
It's
do
like
that.
it's like betting the draw in soccer when you're picking a rock fight. It just goes
Bet
0-0
bet
or
0-0.
something.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I like
I'm
that
gonna
Matt
go with
Shaw.
that
Matt Shaw's
prop.
projected to bat 9th today, huh?
It wouldn't shock me because he's terrible. Like you've been using him because his actual fielding's okay, but he can't hit right now. He's a young player. He's a rookie. They were hoping he'd be solid, and he's been terrible.
Do we want to
So
back Rodon? Because we don't in another way? Because I'm looking at it right now.
well, the Yankees burned a lot of bullpen yesterday because they went to extras. So there should be a longer leash on Rodon for the start. It's a high total though. That's why I was a bit concerned about the actual Rodon performances. I think the total's like 9.5.
First pitch strike is so bad. It's 54%.
I know.
It's like really bad.
It's a very high total though, and that kind of scared me off of Rodon stuff. But I'll fade one batter in the Cubs lineup.
No, that makes a lot of sense. His last 3 starts he's been but his last 3 home starts, his expected ERA is 2.86.
He's been very good at home this season. So,
do we want to do? It feels like the ER is probably the play then for him.
We can mention that for an underdog lineup.
Yeah, I'm just looking through it for our underdog lineup.
Once again, I was willing to fade Shaw. I do like the Cubs offense in general, and I do think it might be a high scoring game. But I think Shaw might be a lost cause. So
I think
that's why I took that approach instead.
You know who bats cleanup for that team?
Who does?
Shaw.
Does he?
Yeah. Sometimes against righties.
Okay, well, this is a lefty, so that's just not going
to happen. That's what I'm saying. It's just
okay, terrible. Fine. He'll be bottom of the order probably for this matchup. So there we go. You have any miscellaneous props you want to add?
Yeah, sorry. I just got an email from Circa saying that they are adding points from my recent stay.
Nice.
Am I going to be able to? Am I dragging you with me to Bet Bash? Sean and I are going to have to go. So,
when is that again?
It's middle of August.
Hell yeah, I'm in.
Okay, cool. Then you're in.
I told you I owed you a Vegas trip because I didn't go to.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Well, I have to go to San Francisco like on the Thursday night, so I'm gonna go to this basically like Tuesday to Thursday, and then figure it out. But Sean's going there for like.
If you don't know, by the way, Bet Bash is basically just a really
Tout
big.
Fest.
It's a really big gambling convention.
But it's also really good for you and I to get accounts and stuff.
Yeah, it's fine.
And you get to meet the syndicate.
That's fun.
That'll be fun. You get to meet them and hang out and be like, hey, been tailing your plays. Sometimes they don't do well.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
That's how it goes. All right, so I'm looking at people who are just joining us are like, I have no idea what Scott and Adam are talking about.
Point is, a betting convention in August. If you want to see us in person, you can go to Vegas.
Yeah. We'll do your cameo for you. Let me look at what the Rockies are constantly going to. Let's see who is a DP god that is pitching today. DPs have been a little slow lately. Cabrera's a good one. Hunter Dobbins is a good. Oh, you know what? Maybe Tampa Bay's been hitting them like crazy. Let's do Boston.
Okay.
Wait, what's this? What Taylor Fritz? Taylor Fritz won set 2. Yeah,
he did my part. I gave out Alcaraz to win, and both players to win a set of plus 130. I just need Alcaraz to win at this point.
He will.
I know he will.
You think Djokovic is going? You think Djokovic will beat him?
No, I think Sinner kills him.
Did Sinner? Yeah, I think Sinner kills him too.
I think Sinner. If you want a prediction, it's either 3 or 4. I think Joker is just. I don't think he's capable of beating Sinner at this point in his career. And I love Djokovic, but Sinner I think is just too consistent and too good.
Too good.
Joker also did the random splits there at the end of that match against Kaboli. That hurts the average groin. I wonder if he's going to be looking as sharp as normal.
Sox are minus 140 to turn a double play, so that's not going to work for us. Let's see, guys. Let's go. Oh, do you want to do Senga? Do you want to do the Mets to do one?
I'm fine with that. He might only go 5 innings.
His whip's too low.
He might only go 5 because it's his first start back. So we'll see how Senga goes. But
I need a guy. We need a guy with like a relatively decent. Quinn Priester might be good.
Okay.
Against did the Nats hit into them?
No, Nats are always like are hit into like the fewest in the entire league.
Okay, well then never mind. Let's keep going. We got.
Did you want a Liberatore one against Atlanta?
Possibly. That's such a bad spot for Atlanta. Atlanta didn't even hit into one last night, and they
had a late game anyway that went to extras. Like it's just a bad spot with travel to St. Louis. They're traveling from
who the Angels playing?
Oh, the Angels are playing the Diamondbacks. You have Anderson against Nelson.
I don't mind that. I don't mind. I don't mind that one because the Diamondbacks, the Angels have hit to the second most over the last 15 days.
Okay.
The Marlins
Nelson's been good.
The Marlins have hit into a ton. Do we like the Marlins have hit into a ton and the Rangers have hit into a ton?
We're going back to Israeli Kramer. You want to go back to DP Kramer?
We can go back to DP Kramer. I don't hate that one. What is there's a lot on this game, but whatever.
I mean, we have a lot. I have a lot.
Oh man. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so it's minus 150. We're not taking that.
Okay.
But I'm perfectly fine with minus one parlaying them and the Red Sox, and doing. I think that this is good because we expect some base runners, but we don't necessarily. So minus 140 and minus 150 for a plus 185 DP parlay. So that's Red Sox to turn a double play, Orioles to turn a double play.
Okay, there we go. That's going to be the DP parlay for the show. Anything else you want to add? Or should we just move on into best bets?
Let me just see if there's anything else that I really wanted. There was a rhythm play that I liked that I took.
Okay.
Power trend, but we can do it when we get to the ad read.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, do it.
Okay, cool. So a reminder that we're brought to you by our sponsor, Arnold Fantasy. You can do the entry right after this ad read. Best Ball Mania is happening all summer long, giving away $15 million in prizes, including $2 million for first place. No waiver wire and arguments about trades. Best Ball is the best way to play fantasy football. They also have a great pick'em. So if you want to do some entries, you can do that as well. When you sign up though for an account, use the code MLB SGPN, get a special pick and a first time deposit offer up to $1K in bonus cash on fantasy promo code MLB SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm because they have power trends now, game-changing feature, the best of the best for what the house model has to offer. A very high win rate so far. MLB power trends have a win rate of 63%, ROI of 4.5% over the past 400 bets. WNBA, though, has been mashing. 35-20 since launch, 63% win rate, 20.7% ROI. Check out the Rhythm app, though. Check out power trends. Start betting smarter. Adam, I'll ask you, what is one power trend you want to share for the...
So I'm going to parlay two power trends for baseball. Okay. Brandon Nimmo.
Our boy.
Under 1.5 hits. It's minus 200. And then parlay it with Ohtani under 1.5 hits. The reason why on the Ohtani like never gets 2 hits, just so that everybody's clear. It just doesn't happen. And Nimmo has only had 2 hits last night. He's only had 2 hits in back-to-back games 3 times all season. And I don't think he's going to get it against Waka. So you do this, it's plus 112. They're both power trends. I really do like it. Let me see if there's any that are over there. That's a good one. Another power trend is they've started adding walks to the power trends. So okay. So that's fun.
Is my boy Parker on? Oh, you mean batter walks or you mean pitcher walks?
Pitcher walks.
Do they have Parker listed on that?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna do Nimmo under 1.5 hits with Ohtani under 1 hit. So to get 1 hit if they get anything or 0. Someone just asked, curious about the parlay. Said Skeen 6.5 Ks, Nimmo total bases, Ohtani 1 hits. It's a lot of stuff all over the place, and I'm not super crazy about.
For the record, you're saying minus 1.5. I'm assuming you mean the over.
I think he means over 1.5.
I think he means over too. Okay.
Yeah. I don't love all of them. Those 3 together, I'm just not super into it, and I think I kind of am back in the power trend on this one where it's
I think Skeen should get there, but to be honest, it's a bit of a slippery slope when it's the final start for the All-Star game and he's already gone 5 innings in 2 straight. Like he might not go much distance compared to what you might think. So something to keep in mind there. But once again, you like the 2-pick power trend parlay.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for it.
There we go. A reminder though, if you want to check out Rhythm, you can check it out for free for a week by using the 7-day free trial. Go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm to get your 7-day free trial. Welcome back, everyone, to the MLB Gambling Podcast. Went through the props for the show. Time to move on into the best bet segment. Adam, what do you like as your best bet for the show?
I mean, I think it's probably got to be this Chase Burns 7Ks, right? We've been talking about this for 2 weeks. So,
We've been talking about it for 2 weeks, and I had to remind you this morning that it was finally the moment.
Chase Burns 2Ks or 7Ks. Okay.
So, what was the price on that again? That was even?
Even money.
There you go. For my favorite prop here, I'll go Parker. Give me the over 1.5 walks of minus 125. Command's been an issue. He's gone over this number in 12 of 18 starts. Gone over this in 6 of his 8 road starts. 2 meetings against the Brewers before. He walked 2+ guys. Milwaukee's tied for 7th in walks per game. Parker's not any good, and he walks a bunch of guys against an offense that walks a lot. I like the price. Give me Parker over 1.5 walks at -125 as my best bet. For underdog, what do you want to go with for this one?
We talked a little bit about it. So where did we land on what we wanted for Rodon?
For Rodon, it seemed like we wanted the earned runs.
So a power trend on the pitching side is this Rassi walk. He's not pitching deep. He's pitching like 2 to 4 innings.
No, he's going to go like 2 innings. That's why a part of me, it's going to sound dangerous. I actually thought about same game parlaying his unders and just hoping he goes 2 innings of just ground outs and he'd get pulled.
I don't know if they're going to even put that up. I mean,
they probably would.
Joe Boyle's coming in right away, and that's the issue.
There's no chance they would actually put that up, but I did think in the back of my mind, if they would put up props for Rasmussen, I wouldn't mind the unders in a parlay.
That's a huge problem, and I don't think people have realized how big of a deal this is.
It's
arguably their best pitcher the first half of the season, and he's already on a pitch count. So
it's why I've called Tampa many times a poverty organization. They don't actually try to win.
Absolutely poverty organization.
They don't try to win. So there you go.
All right, you want to do the walks allowed? That it's a rhythm power trend. You want to do that? Just one that he gives up 1 walk
in 2 innings?
I mean, I don't know if he's getting 2 innings. He might go 3, but
you get my point though. Like it's such a slippery slope. Only getting what's the price on that?
It's not a price. It's it would be a thing on the power trend on the.
Well, for the sake of underdog, I mean, do they have like the walks at a half?
I'll look. Yeah.
I mean, okay. I'm in for. You know what? It's a fun sweat to start the day.
It's -120.
Sure, why not? It's a fun.
To give you an idea, it's even money on DraftKings, but that's the same price that it basically is in market.
Yoshida's back. That's fun.
Yeah, Yoshi's
there you go. Dude. I like Yoshi.
All right. So you want to do it or no?
Yeah, why not? It's a fun sweat to start the day. Half a walk for a starting pitcher.
Okay, so what else? And then where did we decide we wanted to go on Rodon?
I know we were talking about the earned runs. We thought about going with the lower on that.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that then. Okay.
If you like the spot for Rodon.
I think it's a great spot for Rodon right before the All-Star break, and he's not on the All-Star team.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's a fantastic spot for Rodon.
Okay.
Like too many guys on the Cubs made the All-Star team, I think. So, all right, we need a third one.
For the third one, did you want anything with Ranger Danger?
I didn't get to look closely at that one.
That's fine. I'm just mentioning stuff. I mean, Schoolball probably shoves, but there's no value in that anyway.
No, and honestly, he's probably starting the All-Star game.
Do you want to go for the bold take that we took earlier or talked about, which is Cabrera under outs?
We could do that, and Trevor gets his nod. I could do that.
But if he loses, we get to blame Trevor, and that's a win-win for us.
That's a win-win for me. Yeah, I love that.
So we'll go with Cabrera lower on his outs.
Oops, I wrote in Trevor in the end.
That happens. Trevor, you're on thin ice. Watch yourself.
Yeah, Trevor, this is all on you. Okay, so lower there. Okay, so we got this is a small one, but it's
fine.
It's a Rodon lower 2.5 earned runs, Cabrera lower 15.5 pitching outs, Rass higher walks allowed, just a walk, which is
pure degeneracy. I'm in for it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. And then I'm gonna get to other stuff. And for people that are just here, I just put it in for us.
Cool.
5.16 payout.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good. So and then I got a lightning promo, supercharge it. If we add another $30, it doubles the payout.
Sure.
Okay, I just did it. So we just did $80 to win 516.
That's fine.
Great.
Sure.
So
we're in for 40 on the underdog. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's cool. A lightning promo out of nowhere. The other I will be doing a home run derby special on my pod in an hour, 2 hours, and then you want to tell people about Monday?
Yeah. So as you all know, we do the prop show on Mondays as well. However, there are no games because it's All-Star weekend. So instead of that, we are going to turn the Monday morning episode into the Home Run Derby preview episode. So Home Run Derby is Monday night. We'll break it down Monday morning. We were going to potentially do it Sunday. We wanted more lines to come out, stuff like that. So we're going to wait until Monday morning. So there we go. If you want an MLB Home Run Derby preview, we won last year with Teoscar. So if you want to go with us again.
We obliterated that. We won 7 units on that.
We won like everything.
It was awesome.
On that.
We won everything.
But either way, point is we'll give out some picks. We'll break down the Home Run Derby on Monday morning. So there you go if you want some Home Run Derby thoughts. Anyway, it's going to wrap it up for the actual show. You can find me on Twitter, Reichel Radio. Find him on Twitter at Hey Rosenberg. Until next time.